What's up? I'm Aphrodite Rose Starfire. Reporting. I am Aphrodite Rose Starfire. Reporting from the post office. I tried to videotape the encounter at the post office, but my phone is full and it glitched out. But there's been a complete and total failure of the United States Postal Service. Do not send birthday cards across the country, any long distances. Do not send greeting cards. So it was my little sister Emily's 14th birthday last week, and I mailed her a card well ahead. It should have gone there. The receipt here, which I just took in to the post office. I mailed Emily's birthday card on February 21st, and it says estimated delivery date Monday, February 27th. So 27th came and passed, and Emily did not get her birthday card. She still didn't get her birthday card, and I thought I was pretty clever, and since she was turning 14 years old, I put $41 cash into the really cute birthday card of a hedgehog holding a balloon. It was super cute, but I was kind of dumb because I left it in the birthday card envelope, which was yellow, and then I put on the outside that nice gold sticker to seal the back. I put that on there, which is probably a bad idea. And so yeah. I'm live steering right now. That was so sketch. He just walked around the van. So sketchy. Let's see if it's like gonna like rug me or something. Anyways, so I went into the post office with my receipt to see if maybe they could track it. Emily's birthday card. And before I went in, I texted my mom and said like, hey, I mailed Emily's birthday card on the 21st, and I was supposed to get there on the 27th, and I'll probably just have to mail another birthday card. I assume it was stolen. And because people, think they see a greeting card and they assume it might be cash in there, and so it's easy cash, or like a gift card or something like that. So anyway, she texted me back and said that there must be a problem with the post office or postal service, because their other grandma who lives in Colorado had sent them all Valentine's Day cards, my 3 little sisters, and only one of the little sisters got a Valentine's Day card. The other 2 got lost in the mail. So anyway, so I had this information going into the post office just now, and it was like total Matrix NPC land as always, where I walk in and there was like only 3 people ahead of me, and then by the time I was about to go be the next in like line, there was probably like 8 people out the door behind me. It's like they always like people just like show up, but there was only one guy working the teller or whatever for the post office, and the lady in front of me, she needed just simple change, and so he didn't have change, so he had to go back to his manager, who took forever and a day to come back to the front with a couple rolls of like quarters and change. And anyway, so by the time I was like standing there for probably a good 10 minutes waiting, just for that one lady in front of me, and while I was waiting before that for the other people. So I get up to the front, and the guy's like, I'm like, hey, I mailed a birthday card, and so this is from California, Los Angeles area to North Carolina. And I was like, I mailed a birthday card on February 21st, and it was supposed to get there Monday, February 27th, and it still hasn't gotten there. And I like had my receipt, and he's like, he kind of like stood up, and this is like a guy, he has like green hair. He has like this, actually it's color hair. I didn't realize this. And he like parted it down the middle, and it was kind of like a fluffy. And he's like, he had a whole thing, and he's like, ma'am, this is only an estimate of delivery. The USPS only guarantees that the mail is sent within 30 days. So this is only an estimate. It's supposed to take up to 30 days to get there. And he's like, after 30 days, you can call this number on the bottom and see if they can do anything to track it down. But since it's a letter, there's no guarantee. And I'm like, so there's no way you can like track it? And he's like, no, because it's a letter. And I'm like, has it always been 30 days? And he's like, yeah, it's always been 30 days. I'm like, that's weird. So I walked out. I'm like, I've never heard of mail like from the post office having to take up, like it being standard for taking up to 30 days to get from California to North Carolina. So I was like, so I have to wait 30 days and then before I can even like file a lost or stolen report. He's like, yeah, but because it was a letter, you can't even really do that. So you can call this number if you want to see if they can, investigate further. And I was like, okay. So I strongly advise to anybody. So yeah, there's that. And then also, like my mom said, there was 2 other greeting cards that were supposed to be there Valentine's Day time from Colorado to North Carolina, and only 1 out of 3 of the greeting cards got there. So I don't know if it's somebody along the way, if in the mail service that's intercepting greeting cards and probably opening them thinking there might be money inside, or just an overall failure of the postal service. But I strongly suggest not taking the risk right now. If you send a greeting card with like, especially if it has money or like a gift card or something important or special, you might just, I'm obviously going to resend a birthday card to my little sister. But I'll probably send it through FedEx or UPS and not even deal with the post office and even certified mail or whatever priority mail, because I can't trust them. And I don't know what this 30, like, I've always heard like 5 to 7 business days. Like, that was the standard. Maybe 10. Maybe 10 business days to get your mail from one side of the country to the other. Maybe, you know, like maybe 2 weeks. Not 30 days for a letter. Hi, Yellow Cake Maker. Hi, Adrian. Yellow Cake Maker says my mail and packages that were supposed to be here last week hasn't come either. And my engagement ring was supposed to be here in 2 weeks, and it's been over 3. Oh no. Well, I hope your engagement ring is like sent FedEx or UPS or something like that, and not through the postal service. Packages coming from Maine down here to Alabama, it never takes this long. Yeah, something is definitely up. So, it's a really bad sign when because the postal service is kind of this like separate operating entity from other government branches. It's like its own thing. Like, if you've seen the Postman, I think is the name, with the movie with Kevin Costner, where it was the apocalypse, and basically I think it's the Postmaster General is kind of like the captain of the ship of the Constitution and has to rebuild the United States. I think the Postmaster General is maybe like the 3rd in line in command, or maybe it's like 4th or 5th. I think it's like President, Vice President, and then it might go to Postmaster General after Vice President. I'm not quite sure. Or maybe it's like Secretary of State after Vice President, and then... But the Postmaster General is in there in the line of command, I think, if people aren't in the... Oh, hi, Linnea. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Linnea, we just found a vehicle just like ours. It's the same chassis that you probably get. It has like, it's a diesel, it's the same vehicle as ours in the LA area, and you probably could get it for $4,000 to $5,000 to convert, and then convert it to a motorhome. It's blue though. It's bright blue. Joe Public Quado. You know, there are ointments you can use for your skin to get... Oh, yeah? Okay, yeah. Yellow Cake Maker. I used ACV for my skin, and it cleared right up. And he said it for exfoliating. Oh, cool. Oh, apple cider vinegar. Nice. Yellow Cake Maker says, me and my friend in jail have been riding each other for over a year, and it usually only takes 2 to 3 days from Alabama to Maine, and it's been taking over a week. Yeah, I don't know if everything's just being intercepted, and like maybe there's no it's the same amount of regulations, so people down the line are just stealing the mail, or lack of workers. But yeah, but why would one greeting card get through out of 3, and they're all coming from the same place to the same place? Yellow Cake Maker, I guess the Postmaster General actually runs the country. Heard a video, saw a video. Hater Dave. I hope all your stuff makes it there eventually. Thanks. I hope so too. Get a Hogwarts owl. Well, I have an orange cat. He's like orange is supposed to be magically for traveling. All the smartest cats are orange. Garfield, like usually in cat commercials, like it's an orange cat, like a tom cat is orange. There's Sammy, by the way. Alright, so government gone down. You not working no more. We got really weird peepers. I don't know, yo. I don't know. Yeah, well, if you want to know the reason for my skin condition, please check out the video that says Venus kiss Jupiter Hydra within hail, melted hail droplet that I posted 2 days ago. And you can see the stuff that's actually swimming in the melted hail droplet, like a creature swimming in it, that like swirls and like hits the side of the bubble of the droplet. So that stuff is like raining down on us right now. If you notice, there's been like hail like across the country. And this hail was really different. It was, I haven't been able to post it yet because I don't have, my phone is going in and out of having too much storage. And when it has like not enough space on my storage, I can't post a YouTube video, but I can still go live. But anyways, the hail video I have from March 1st, the hail, it was like, when it hit, it sounded like hail, and it kind of looked like hail, but it hit like a snowball. Like it had like a slushy snot. It wasn't like a solid ice cube ball like it had been a couple days prior, and just like normal hail where it's like an ice, like a hard ball. This, it was like a slush. I was like, is this kind of snow? But it sounded, and it looked like balls when it hit the ground, but they were like a slush. It was this weird, and then my friend Karen, she actually took a video of playing with the melted hail droplets, and there's things swimming inside. It like spins, it reminds me of when a magnetic needle in a compass spins. And then it kind of like, it's like this like black, almost like a black tentacle. It has like these white dots on it, and it like swirls in reaction to her finger. Not helicopter. Ooh. You see it? Anywho, I'm gonna go now. Toodaloo! Oh, thank you to Ben. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you.